Okay, single mothers just need to stop this. Like, we know that you guys go through a lot raising your children and your kids alone, but it is not enough for you to brainwash your children. It is not enough for you to lie to your children. It is not enough for you to conjure stories and make it look as if your baby papa is a monster. Okay, we need to start addressing issues by telling the truth. You don't need to lie to make your child love you more. When you tell the truth and the entire truth, your child is going to love you more. But when you lie to your child, it's going to make things even more complicated, and it's going to go against you, because by the time that child grow up and then she finds out, because eventually she must find out, it's a must. She must find out, no matter how much you try to hide it. She must find out the real truth. And when she finds out the real truth, you are going to be in trouble, okay? Because your child will turn all that love that she had for you into hate. And I'm not sure that any mother would want to experience something like that from their own children. So this is why in this video, I'll be addressing single mothers today. Hello guys, welcome back again to Gist with Ify. If you are new here, thank you so much. On this channel, we talk about social issues, we discuss politics, we discuss celebrity lifestyle, we discuss entertainment. Like, we talk about every trending gist and everything that is happening as it is hot. We also discuss gossip. So if you like gossip and if you like gist and all those kind of things, just hit on the subscribe button, share the video, like this video, and keep watching. Do not go anywhere. So in today's video, we'll be discussing single mothers and the single mother pandemic in Nigeria and how that has affected a lot of women, not just women, also their children. This video is not to condemn single mothers, neither is it to demoralize them or make them look bad. No, that is not the purpose of this video. This video is just to enlighten us and also to highlight some of those things that single mothers do that is not acceptable morally and legally. So that is the purpose of this video. So it's not to demoralize anyone. It's not to make anybody look bad or make it look as if single mothers are terrible. No, that is not the purpose of this video. So before you bash me, you have to pay attention first and listen to what I have to say. On this channel, we talk about everything, okay? Even those things you consider very sensitive, we talk about them as well, because we cannot have the society that we want to build if we do not talk about these things and then tell everybody where they got it wrong. So that is why we are talking about single mothers today. So what I am going to talk about, because I came across a post by Instablog, and then this lady was saying that her mother lied to her about her father, and then I don't know what is it. You're disturbing me. Come, we'll make your hair very soon. So I came across a post on Instablog, and in that tweet, the girl said that her mother lied to her about her father all her life. She's 35, by the way. So for 35 years, her mother was lying to her about her father. Though she did not explain the lies that the mother told her about her father, but then I have other, I've seen other people tell their stories and how their mother denied them their father, how their mother lied that their father didn't care about them. So I've seen a lot of stories like that. That is what prompted this video. And at the end of this video, you are free to leave your comments, okay? You are free to disagree with me. It's okay. Nobody knows it all. This lady said that the mother lied to her all her life. And at the age of 35, she found out that everything the mother told her about her father are all lies. So we cannot pretend that these things does not happen. You may disagree with the girl, but you cannot say that she's lying, because there is no way she will lie about her own life. And she had grew up with the mother all her life. She has stayed with her mother. So you cannot say that she was brainwashed by her father to hate her mother. It is not possible. So I believe this lady 100%, because we've seen cases whereby women, like couple disagrees, and then the woman will use the child or the children against the man. First, she will cut the man off from seeing the children, and then after a while, she will start complaining that the man doesn't care about the children, that is a deadbeat father. I'm not saying that there are no deadbeat fathers, okay? Just calm down and hear me out. There are a lot of deadbeat fathers, but this video is not for them. Those single mothers that lie to their children about their fathers or what their fathers did or did not do. That is the purpose of this video. And there are some of those cases that have trended on social media, whereby the lady, like we've seen them, celebrities, you know what I'm talking about. And we've seen such cases that celebrities, female celebrities, like single mothers, they will come and say that they are the fathers of their children, they are not doing what they are supposed to do, they are not taking care of the children. And then the man will defend himself. And when he's defending himself, you will find out that the man has tried to reach out to the mother of the child, and the mother refused him access to his child or his children. I know that some of you will be like, so if a woman refuses you access to your child, you will just leave it like that. Yeah, I will also say the same thing. But then we are not all the same. Some people doesn't even have some people doesn't have what it takes to fight such things. There are some women that are more powerful than their baby daddies. There are other men also that don't even have the strength to start fighting such legal battles. And there are some times that when you go to the court, they will judge based on emotion rather than what is obtainable, like the evidence obtainable. So most times women get away with this. I am a woman myself, so I am not trying to make it look as if I'm castigating women. I'm also a woman. We have to say things the way they are. I'm just rushing this because I have a place to go to, but then I have to address this. So some men don't have what it takes to fight such legal battles, and in most cases it takes such a long time for such court cases to be concluded. And while they are doing that, they are also dragging the man and making it look as if the man didn't want to take care of his child or his children. How do you expect a man to take care of a child that he does not have access to? Like, you don't have access to your children and you are telling a man to take care of the child. I know that is not enough reason for the man not to take care of them, but then we are all human beings, okay? Morally is not enough reason, but we are all human beings and sometimes we react like human beings. So when they react like that, you don't just go and start castigating them. You have to do what you have to do first as the mama of those children. If you love your child, if you love your children, you have to give access to their father if their father wants to be in their lives. Except if the father is a deadbeat, like he doesn't want to be in the life of the child. He doesn't want to. You've given the father access, and he doesn't want to be in the life of the child. That's where you will cut the father off. But aside that, you should not use because the relationship did not work out for you to start using your child against the father when the relationship go bad. Because no matter the relationship that you have with the father, the kids will always be his children and your children as well. So you don't need to use your children against their dad if their dad is responsible. Except the man is not responsible. But then if he's not responsible, there is nothing like using them against him because he will not even ask of them. So these things are things that we should all understand, even as women. Okay, imagine you now as a mother, someone deny you access to your children. We saw the case of FFK and his wife, Precious. Everybody spoke out because FFK was using his powers to deprive the woman access to her children. And that is not supposed to be, because a woman should have access to her children at all times whenever she wants to. They are her children and she carried them for 9 months, so she should have access to her children. The same thing is also applicable to men. Men should also have access to their children, no matter the relationship that you have with them. If the relationship go bad, fine. It's between the both of you, not your children. Your children are not part of it. As far as the man wants to be in the life of his children, you have no right to deny him access to his children. So women should stop it. And also, there are women that a man will tell you that he doesn't want pregnancy. Like, you are a full-grown adult woman and you can do whatever you want with your life. And then this man tell you that, I don't want children. I'm not ready to have children with you. And then you go ahead, sleep with the man, and afterwards you carry the pregnancy. You know the pregnancy is there, and then you carried it, and you start to call the man to come and take care of the baby. Me personally, I don't think that is right. Okay, I don't think it is right, because you're an adult, he is an adult as well. He doesn't want a child. You now, as an adult woman, you're supposed to tell him that he cannot enter you without protection, and if he insists, then let him go. Okay, because you cannot put your life in danger, because at the end of everything, we women, now we go still carry the pregnancy. It's not the man that will suffer it. Now we women, now we go carry him. Now we women, now we go carry pregnancy for 9 months. All the pains, all the headaches, all the sleepless nights, the heartburns, and everything that comes with pregnancy, including the complications. All these things will be felt by you, the woman. Even if you have your husband with you, you will still feel it by yourself. The husband can only give you support, like moral support, or try to pet you, or try to make you calm down. Now ask yourself, if it can be like that, if you can feel that pain when you are with your partner, a partner that loves you, and a partner that accepts the baby and accepts you, now Imagine what it would be like when you have a partner that told you from the onset that he doesn't want the child, like he doesn't want pregnancy. Know that it will be worse, right? That is why you have to give yourself sense. When you are meeting with a man and this man doesn't want you, he doesn't want pregnancy, not he doesn't want you. If he doesn't want pregnancy, like if he doesn't want you to have his baby, then you should, as a woman, protect yourself and also make sure that the man protects himself so that you don't have a baby for him. Okay? And if you feel like you can raise your child by yourself, of course you are free to have your baby, because at the end of the day you're capable, like financially, morally, and otherwise. You have all it takes to raise your child, and also you are ready to have a child. Of course you can go ahead and have the child, but if you are not ready to have a child, like you don't have the financial stability, you don't have the things that are required to take care of a child, you have no business with carrying pregnancy. So you don't cry and come to social media and start telling a man that doesn't want you to come and take care of a child. I am saying this because I've seen so many cases of it. Men will tell you that they don't want a child, and then you now go ahead and carry the pregnancy, and then at the end of the day you give birth to the baby. You don't have what it takes to raise that baby, and then you come to social media and start accusing the man of being a deadbeat. The man doesn't want the child, he doesn't even want you anymore, and then you start coming to social media to embarrass yourself. Me personally, I don't like such embarrassments, and that is why you, as a woman, to avoid such embarrassments, you have to protect yourself. Because when the shit hits the fan, it's always women that suffer it, and that is why, because you know that at the end of the day now you go suffer them. So that is why you have to protect yourself, so that you're accusing or a man that doesn't want you or the child of being a deadbeat. I am not talking about people that their partner accepted the child and then they failed to take care of their responsibility. They are different. Like I said before, there are actually people, men, that are deadbeat fathers. They exist, and they exist in millions. As much as we have women who use pregnancy to trap men, we also have a lot of men that deceive women, and then they get pregnant for them, and then they will abandon the women and the child and abscond. So we have these two groups of people, but I am addressing women in this video. Women, we suffer when the shit hits the fan, so we must not allow these people take advantage of us. If you know that a man is not into you, he doesn't want you, he doesn't want to claim you, you don't have to get pregnant for such men, because at the end of the day they will abandon you and the child, and then you will have to suffer to raise children. It is not easy to raise a child, not to talk of children, 2, 3. So when I say these things, I am talking to women especially, and I'm talking to you people as a woman myself. I know what I go through to take care of my own children with my husband. Now imagine when it's just one person, a woman for that matter. So please, women, help yourselves. Stop allowing men that do not love you to get you pregnant, because at the end of the day you will suffer. There was one I saw yesterday. A lady called a man out, and she said that the man, actually they were married before and they had a child, a girl, and then after a while they divorced. So according to the lady, the man has not been taking care of the child. But then when the man wanted to reply, the man said that this lady chose a school fees, like he changed this child's school without his knowledge, number one. Then he changed the child to a more expensive school, a school that he could not afford. And then the lady started asking him to bring the money when he cannot afford the school fees of that school, because the school fees is beyond his own income. Things like this make me wonder, I don't know. So I am also addressing things like this in this video. When you are co-parenting, you don't need to take decisions on your child by yourself. Because when you take those decisions and then you ask your partner to bring his resources, you don't know how his pocket is. You don't know if he can afford those things that you are planning for the child, or you are doing for the child, or those decisions that you took for the child. You don't know if he can afford it. And then you change your child's school to a higher school that pays millions of naira. Let's assume the man is earning like 900,000 naira, and then you put the child in a school that pays 3 million naira per year. How do you expect the man, where do you expect him to get such money from? And you did not even consult him, you just took that decision by yourself. You that took that decision, you should have provided the resources to take care of that child, since you made the decision yourself. So these are the things that I'm trying to address. And the lady even came to social media and she was calling the man a deadbeat. You are calling a man a deadbeat because, not because he has not been taking care of the child all the while, but because you decided that the child deserves more, and then you change the child's school to a higher school that pay higher school fees without consulting the father. And then you turn around to call the father to bring the school fees, and when he told you that he could not afford it, he became a deadbeat father. It don't make sense now. Check her. If it's your son, how will you feel? Men are also human beings, so we should all be logical and we should all be very careful so that we don't become what we condemn. That is just what I have to say in this video. I need to go and get my child from school, and I think I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, thank you so much. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the bell notification, share this video to whom it may concern. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye.